morning, Panthers. Welcome back from another weekend. We hope you got some rest and had some fun.
A shocking fact, this week will be a 4-day week. Do you realize that we have been in school for 8 weeks and 5 of those weeks have been less than full weeks? Today's weather will be sunny and cold, only 60 degrees. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
You go ahead. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This weekend, the Carolinas were battered horribly by Hurricane Matthew. It was devastating. For our science fact of the day, Maria is going to be talking to us about hurricanes.
Hey Panthers, as you probably know, Parkland has a very active Civil Air Patrol. This is a program where you can learn a lot and help people if you stick with it after you get out of Parkland. According to the Associated Press, members of the Maryland Civil Air Patrol are heading to the South Carolina to begin disaster relief flights in the wake of Hurricane Matthew. Officials say the teams departing Sunday consist of pilots, air crews, and aerial photographers. The flight crews will conduct photographic surveys of South Carolina's coastline and inland areas, providing high-resolution images of flooding and property damage to local emergency management agencies. Officials say the air crews also could be tasked with search and rescue flights and other missions in support of the disaster relief efforts. Today, our science and tech is so sophisticated that we are able to predict these powerful storms well before they happen because we know how they form. Check out this video and learn more about hurricane formation.
Some of the most destructive hurricanes that make landfall in the U.S. start as a group of thunderstorms moving west off the west coast of Africa. This group of storms feeds off the warmth and moisture of the ocean. Air rises then to form more storms and is replaced constantly by the surrounding air. Below all this air rising, low pressure develops. Riding along the trade winds and rotating counterclockwise, thanks to the Coriolis effect, a result of the Earth's rotation, the storm will keep growing as long as it has these key ingredients. Water temperatures at or above 79 degrees. Ocean water versus land. Hurricanes don't like land. They need open water to survive. And high pressure above it. Weak flow, or what we call a lack of vertical wind shear above a hurricane, is vital to keep it intensifying. Now let's talk about the eye of the hurricane. Always impressive from space. It forms as air rotates up and out of this hurricane. Now some of the air that's being spit out at the top of the storm then sinks back into the center, keeping the eye itself relatively calm and clear. Immediately surrounding this tranquil eye is the most violent part of the hurricane, the eye wall. The most intense wind speeds at the surface are found right here in the eye wall, but they can extend, of course, out from the storm center. The most destruction in a hurricane comes from the eye wall out to the right quadrant. So you take the already impressive wind speeds inside the hurricane, add the forward motion and the storm surge, and you have a recipe for disaster.
Thanks, Maria. Now let's have some Parkland news. The first meeting of the Parkland Environmental Club will happen tomorrow after school. If you are interested, see Ms. Chung today.
Tomorrow will also be the first open meeting for SGA. If you're interested, see Mr. Lauder.
STEM Club with Mr. Cottrell also begins tomorrow. You will meet in room 1318. See Mr. Cottrell if you have any questions.
If you are interested in joining the tech crew for Monster Park, their first meeting will be on Monday, October 17th from 3 to 4:30. There are no activity buses on Monday, so you must have a ride home. Mr. Bergman will be in all 3 lunches this week if you have any questions.
Super SciU with Dr. Cohen will not be meeting this week. You will return to your normal schedule next week.
Attention all 6th grade students. You will be going on a field trip to the National Trademark Expo in Washington, D.C. on Friday, October 21st. Bring both your money and permission slips no later than Monday, October 17th. They are being collected every morning in the cafeteria. Also, you will need to bring a brown paper bag lunch with disposable containers. We will eat lunch back at school, but the cafeteria kitchen will not be available. If you have any questions, you can see any 6th grade teacher.
Finally, the PTSA will be hosting a back-to-school celebration on Tuesday, tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. on Parkland's blacktop and basketball courts. Families can enjoy dinner and music, and it's all free. Everyone is invited to come out and have fun, so bring your family. Now let's go to Maria, who is searching for a legend.
Hey Panthers! Last week in Michigan, an Eagle cam captured this on video. Did you recognize what that was? Some think it was Bigfoot. We've been out here for a while and we haven't seen anything. The clip from a camera mounted on a tree near a state fish hatchery shows baby egglets in the nest while a dark figure walking on 2 legs moves on the ground below. Bigfoot sightings have been happening for hundreds of years, and there are a lot of conflicting stories. Do they exist, Panthers? What do you think? Are there big feet in the woods? Don't know? Well, here are some facts that may help you decide. Birthday to Easton today.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Well, if it's your birthday, I guess I must be talking to you. Happy birthday to you.
Well, Panthers, we are done for today, but we'll be back tomorrow.
Before we go, we want you to remember these words from magician Wolfgang Reeb. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.